eventually led me to save the nation. Some claim my childhood was marred by difficulty and perseverance. As an adult, I learned who I was and how important it was for me to make my mark on this world by resolutely standing firm when circumstances call for such. During my presidency, I led the country through tumultuous times with exemplary character. I am Abraham Lincoln, your country's 16th president. I was born February 12, 1809, to Thomas and Nancy Lincoln, who lived in a log cabin in Kentucky's backwoods. We worked hard to survive, and education was not a priority over the necessary chores at home. When I was 7, my family moved from Kentucky to Indiana. I retired around 8 years of age. I had helped my father build our family cabin. I learned once, after shooting a turkey, taking a life was unpleasant and to be avoided when possible. Tragically, when I was 9 years old, my mother died. Soon my father married Sarah, who supported and loved me greatly. She encouraged my love of learning and reading. My father, however, disapproved and would slash me in protest of my time reading over time spent working. While Sarah showed me love and kindness, my father's hostile treatment created animosity and cost us a relationship over the years. At 15 years old, I had only completed 1 full year of schooling. At this point, I, who was one of the greatest presidents, knew well enough to read and zealously taught myself everything from that day forth. My love of learning opened a path for me on being a lawyer. John Stewart, who was one of my friends, lent me law books, which I diligently studied. Finally, in 1836, after studying hard, I obtained my law license. And on November 4th, 1842, I married my wife, Mary Todd, and together we had 4 children over the years. My children were known for being spoiled, as I allowed them to do anything they desired. Sadly, 2 of my children died over the years. These were my greatest heartaches. After serving 4 terms in the Illinois State Legislature, I won the election for House of Representatives in 1846. At 40 years of age, I settled down in Springfield, Illinois to begin my career as a lawyer again. I hired Billy Herndon, and together we had a prosperous law firm. By the 1850s, we had taken on over 240 railroad cases, often adaptedly winning. My love of learning opened many doors for me, one being a career as a lawyer, but it also led me on my next venture in life. Finally, in 1860, I became the 16th President of the United States of America. I was shocked, as I did not think I would become President. The North strongly believed in what I stood for, whereas the South did not vote for me at all because I spoke against slavery. I believed it to be founded in the selfishness of man's nature, opposition to it, and his love of justice. Shortly after, I began to receive hateful mail and messages that threatened and cursed me. Beginning to be weary of my safety, I traveled secret routes and train rides to promote safety. Emotions between the North and the South continued to vehemently escalate, leading to the inevitable start of the bloody Civil War. My children made me happy and at times allowed me to temporarily reprieve from the grueling task of being president during such heavy-laden times. Finally, in 1865, the Civil War ended. General Robert E. Lee surrendered to the North, which was a favorable ending. There's still much work to be done as president in leading the country to transform into a more unified country. However, while I was enjoying the theater with my wife, John Wilkes Booth audaciously snuck into my box and proceeded to shoot me in the back of the head. The deplorable act of John Wilkes Booth soon later led to my death the following morning. Many Americans reverently mourned and paid their respects to the man who they believed to be the savior of the nation. It was April 15, 1865, that I, one of the greatest presidents, succumbed to my head wound. My lifetime revealed that I was a man of people with rights and liberties. I endeavored to compel the nation into a state of healing and reconciliation. Although my life was cut short, I am to be remembered as long as the nation